The world is witnessing now a genocide and crimes against humanity committed by the dictator Assad against the people. And from that peaceful revolution for human rights and freedom emerges my album Emessa, dedicated to the Syrian people in their noble quest for freedom, especially the people of Homs.
So you're trying to express the people's desire for freedom through your music, and indeed the reports you were getting from Syria and other countries in the Arab world inspired you to write a particular piece, Watani Ana, which means I am my homeland. Talk to me about that, but first of all, I'd love to hear a little bit more about it, hear a bit of it. Let's have a listen. Very beautiful, moving and evocative, that piece, Watani Ana. And I understand, Malek, that it's become a bit of a rallying cry for those opposed to the regime, the government of Bashar al-Assad.
Correct. You know, we started with Watani Ana, and then the Assad thugs came to my home, ransacked it, and beat my mom and my parents. And we fled them to the US for their safety. Shortly after that, I released my album Emessa, Homs. And in it, we had the piece Freedom, Kashush Symphony, to honor the true artist Ibrahim Kashush, who was murdered by this regime because he was expressing true art and the voice of the Syrian people for freedom and human rights.
That's Ibrahim Kashush you're talking about, who was found rather brutally murdered, his vocal cords apparently ripped out.
Correct.
As a lesson or a message to people like you who are trying to use their art or other means to express their opposition.
Absolutely. This dictatorship is against any kind or form of freedom, any artistic expression, any form of thinkers. You know, they're targeting now the children of Syria, 2-month-old babies. I have here a slipper of a courageous Syrian child who fled to Turkey. You know, the dictator Bashar Assad is murdering kids. And let me just ask you this question.
But can I say, you know what they say, that you're seeing suicide bombers and attacks and so on, and that there is a militant terrorist, you know, presence in the country,
Absolutely.
and that they have to fight that, is what they say.
Absolutely not. What it is, it's a Syrian peaceful revolution confront of educated people like me and kids in the streets asking for their freedom. Can you imagine the British army bombing London for the last 14 months? The Syrian army, what we call the Assad thugs, has been bombing my city, my school, my hospitals for the last 14 months.
And you're wearing the flag of the Free Syrian Army there. And just very briefly,
Correct.
You want to use your music to spread the word, the opposition.
My music has a universal message of peace, harmony and love, and today reflecting the freedom and the human rights of the Syrian people.